Hi everybody, Jamie O'Leary from your grant team, and today I'm going to look at the different areas of Kingston. We're going to take a dive into the different neighborhoods in Kingston, and first we're going to start off with Kingston East. Let's begin. All right, so the first area we're going to look at is Kingston East. Kingston East is anything east of the St. Lawrence River. It's bordered by Highway 2 on the south, out to the eastern edge of the city of Kingston boundaries. Then to the north, Highway 401, and on the west side, it's bordered along Highway 15, which connects down at Highway 2. Kingston East is made up of 5 main neighborhoods. First, you have CFB Kingston, and it's this large area here just north of Highway 2 and to the south. Then we have Ravensview. Ravensview starts at the eastern edge of CFB Kingston and runs all along Highway 2 out to the eastern boundary of the city of Kingston. Then in the southwest corner, we have the historic village of Berryfield. If we follow 15 north, we'll hit the next neighborhood, which is Cataraqui River East. And then finally, after Cataraqui River East, we have Greenwood Park, which is this large area here, and it extends all the way up to the 401. The east side boasts over 15 parks, a Butternut Creek Conservation Area, Greenwood Park Trails, the John Mashon Sports Field, historic Fort Henry, and Arrowhead Beach, just to name a few. Or if you're looking for water sports, whether powered boating, kayaking, paddling, there's great areas to launch and recover your boat, your kayak, or your paddleboard all along the St. Lawrence River. If you're a family with children and you're looking for schools, Greenwood Park has 2 elementary schools, a Catholic and a public school, as well as there is a secondary school located in Cataraqui River East. Also being built in Cataraqui River East is a brand new community center that's just north of the high school, and it's currently under construction. Diving right into our first neighborhood, we're going to look at CFB Kingston. CFB Kingston is home to a large military community. While the housing on base is for military members only, a lot of the amenities on the base are open to the public. These amenities are the Garrison Golf and Curling Club, which has an 18-hole golf course. We have Arrowhead Beach, the CFB Kingston Yacht Club, as well as the Kingston Military Sports Complex. So let's take a look at the sports complex and what amenities they have. So the sports complex is directly across the street from the Royal Military College, and it's just prior to crossing the causeway into the main part of Kingston. So it has an indoor swimming pool, it has a gym, it has basketball courts, and indoor track in this area. In behind, if we come down a bit, we'll see in behind we have a skating rink as well as an outdoor field house. If you're looking for some outdoor activities, we also have Arrowhead Beach. So Arrowhead Beach is on the base, but it is open to the public. And you can see down in near the water here, there's 2 smaller beach areas with shallow water for kids to play in. And then just beside it, we have CFB Kingston Yacht Club, which extends down here. And there's a boat launch down there for CFB Kingston members or the yacht club members who don't have to be part of the military, but they have to apply for it, as well as the park here. And if we go farther up the road, there's another park and a large splash pad. The next area we're going to look at is Ravensview. Ravensview starts just east of CFB Kingston, and it runs along Highway 2 all the way out to the eastern boundary of the city of Kingston. The houses here are predominantly along Highway 2 and on the south side. Ravensview also incorporates other smaller communities like St. Lawrence Wood, King Pitt, Eastview, and then Treasure Island. The majority of the homes in this area are single-family detached homes, and a lot of them are going to be on larger lots. So let's just take a look at some of the houses we're going to see here. So as you can see, larger country lots. Most of the houses here are going to be on septic and well. And you're not going to be finding a lot of first-time home buyers in this area, just due to the size of the lot and the houses involved. Also in this area, we can find some country estates where you'll find very large lots with very big houses on them. So if we come a little further east, we'll see some bigger homes, some very big homes, and you're going to see very large lots. And these houses are backing on to the St. Lawrence River. These houses are on septic and well in this area as well. These homes in this area are around the 20 to 25 year mark in age. Also in Ravensview, you're going to find some working farms. So the farms majority of them are north of the highway, or north of Highway 2. But as you can see here, if we look out, we can see active open green lands and they're active working farms in this area. So something you need to be aware of if you're looking to move into the Ravensview area. Okay, so our next neighborhood we're looking at is the historic village of Berryfield. This village was first established in the 1800s. It's one of the oldest areas of Kingston. In 1980, it was declared a historical conservation area, which means that the homes in this area must maintain a look and the feel from the 1900s. So you'll see some very specific home types in this area. So let's take a look at some of the homes that we're going to see here. So the two main style of homes we're going to see are the older limestone homes that the city of Kingston is famous for, or you're going to see wood frame construction homes like we have at the street here that tend to be 1 to 1.5 stories in height. If you're looking to buy in a historic village such as Berryfield, you just need to be aware of the covenants that are around that govern the style and the look in the house. So you're not free to tear down and change houses as you see fit. There are certain policies and procedures in place, and you need to ensure that you're aware of them before moving into an area like this. So make sure you speak to your realtor about specifics on areas that have historical designations. Moving north from Berryfield, we have the next neighborhood, which is Cataraqui River East. Cataraqui River East starts just around Barrett Court and moves north up to Gore Road. Cataraqui River East started being developed in the 1960s, and development continued through the 80s and into the early 2000s. You'll find a wide variety of homes here, from condominiums, apartments, townhomes, to single-family homes and semi-detached homes. So we can see here, along Highway 15, we could see some apartment buildings and some condominiums. So if we move a little further into Cataraqui River East, we can see some of the houses that were built during the 1980s and the 1990s. So houses during this time were generally built around parks. Neighborhoods were built with parks and the community and a family in mind. So we can see here some single-family homes and also some townhomes and some row houses. So as we look at the properties, we notice that the properties are fairly big property. They have mature trees on them. The houses aren't too close together as we see in current construction. Houses around here, you will see family first-time starter homes as well in this area. Unlike Ravensview, where you generally don't see much first-time home buyers, you will see it in Cataraqui River East. So here's the park that this community was built around. You can see the children's playground, soccer field, sports field, the secondary school, as well as in this area over here, just to the right, as we're looking at the high school, that's where the new community center is going to be built. If you're in the market for a bigger home, an estate home, or something closer to the water, Cataraqui River East has that as well. So if we come down to the Point St. Mark area off of Kenwood Circle, we can see some large homes. Now these are large single-family homes in this area. You can see a park at the end of the street. Houses here were built throughout the 90s and 2000s. There's no development going on there right now. And these houses that we're looking at right now back down onto the Cataraqui River. So these are waterfront properties. Final neighborhood we're going to look at on the east side is Greenwood Park. It runs from Gore Road up Highway 15 to the 401, and houses are developed on both the east and the west side of Highway 15. There's great amenities in Greenwood Park. There's grocery stores, banks, shopping, restaurants, fast food, pet stores, veterinary clinic, pet supplies, anything you need for day-to-day living. If you're a family with small kids and you're looking for schools, it has both a public and a Catholic school on the east side of Highway 15 in Greenwood Park. Or if you're a family that enjoys the outdoors as well, that has the Gore Road Dog Park, it has the Kingston East Trail System. This is the green line that runs through Greenwood Park, wraps around to the east, and connects with Butternut Creek Conservation Area. And it also has the John Matchin Soccer Park. So this soccer park, as we see here, has lots of soccer fields. There's 3 soccer fields there. We have an artificial turf field. And then on the far side, there's small fields for little kids to play in. In Green Park, you're going to find a variety of houses. You're going to find some row townhouses, semi-detached and detached homes. You will find first-time homes here for first-time home buyers. So as we can see here, we can see some row houses and some townhouses. And like we saw in Cataraqui River East, this community was also built around a park. So you can see this open green space here. In the winter, you'll see an outdoor sports rink over here, and there is a splash pad here as well. So the property sizes here are still good. Not as big as Cataraqui River East, but they are still good for houses being built in the 90s and the 2000s. As we move further into Greenwood Park East, we can see some single-family homes, but we can see that the property sizes are starting to get smaller. You can see there's less space between the houses now. While the houses are staying relatively the same size, it's the overall land that they're on that's getting smaller. All these properties that we see here are going to be on city sewer and water. If you're looking for some brand new homes, there's also some development still going on. There's Riverview development that we can see here. Now this development has townhomes and it has semi-detached and detached homes. These houses have been built primarily in the last 5 years, and this housing development is still ongoing. Or if you're in the market for a larger house and you want some property, you want near the water, there's some houses that fit that description down on Waterside Way. We look at the homes on Waterside Way, we see larger single-family homes. And if we look at the bungalows that are on the water side, we can see large bungalows, walkout basements, gentle sloping yards down to a conservation area, which then backs onto the Cataraqui River. As you can see in this area by Google Maps, there looks like there's some development going on, but this area right now is completely developed with no more development going on. So that's all for Kingston East, and I hope this gave you some good insight into the east side. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the Kingston area, or if you have any other questions, give me a call. Happy house hunting!